Saw the groupies, the sex, the drugs, all of that.
You didn't?
No, I'm kidding. I didn't see that. I was a kid. My dad was actually good for that. But you learn a lot. As a kid, you kind of develop like a sixth sense for people. The first thing that would shock me was there'd be people working around, you know, with my father, and a lot of times they weren't even watching the shows. After the show, everybody would come in and just kiss his ass and say, "Oh, that was the best show I've ever seen." And I would think to myself, you didn't even watch the show. I was very intrigued by the music world.
Present track time, what have you gone for?
I went for Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. From living in America, for me it was a breath of fresh air. It felt different. And I just don't get sick of it.
Do you not?
I don't.
Oh, it's on all the time, Enrique.
I know, but I don't get sick of it. I think it's a brilliant song. It makes me feel, it gives me energy.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly.
It's kind of cliche and kind of corny when they say, oh, you know, it all starts with a dream, but it truly does. I was 18, around 18 when I signed my first record contract, and I never told my parents. And it's funny because we always got along, and I always told them everything. And it wasn't because I wanted to do it on my own and I didn't want my parents' help. It's just because I felt for all those years I had been doing it by myself, and it was my own little thing, my own project. And if it went well, great. If it went bad, I didn't want to blame anybody. Let me be your hero.
You're 19, 18, you're sort of global. What was the sort of benefit to being that age and having... I mean, you're really
Success?
grounded, yes.
Oh, it was a lot easier to get laid. I mean, it was like night and day, you know? The difference before I had to pay, now it was all for free.
You couldn't have had that much problem in the past. Look at you.
Are you kidding me?
Shut up.
We couldn't get laid in a whorehouse before. It's amazing what fame can do. It truly is. It can really change your sex life.
Future track time, please. What have you gone for?
I'm going to go with this American band called Ringside. The track is called Criminal. The lead singer and songwriter, Scott Thomas, is amazingly talented. And it just makes you feel very nostalgic, sad in a way. His voice, his vocals, and his lyrics are truly great.
Help me, help me, 'cause the good people I know, they come and they go, talk about hospitals, making room for criminals.
What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever read about yourself?
I heard that I had a small penis.
Is that true?
Yeah, but why the hell do they have to write that? You know? It's actually it's kind of ruining my reputation. You know, I hate that. Because it's actually not funny.
Sorry.
You know? What's big and what's small? I mean, from a woman. What, is that small? Oh, fuck, then I'm really small. I'm completely fucked. What kind of guys are you dating?
The good ones.
What are they, horses? Jesus.
Those are the past, present and future tracks of sexy Spanish icon Mr. Enrique Iglesias. Coming up, he'll be talking about his glamorous life in the limelight, and we'll be finding out his dedication and all-time favourite songs. You going to Mariana?
That's a big question.
I know. Welcome back to the Orange Playlist. On today's show, we're talking to Spain's #1 export, Mr. Enrique Iglesias. So far, he's been talking about life in a famous family. Still to come, he's to make a special dedication and reveal his all-time favourite song.
I never believed the hype. I knew perfectly well that as fast as I got up there, it could easily go away.
Quizás, quizás, quizás.
You've been linked with some of the most beautiful women in the world. What's your secret?
You make a video. That's the only way you can actually get to meet them.
Do you know what it feels like loving someone that's in a rush to throw you away?
I look and I say, okay, this is the girl I want to date. Let's get that girl in the video. No, I don't. I promise I don't.
That is well true.
No. I promise I don't. I
Come
don't.
on.
I don't.
Did
Well,
you
because
know
when I do a
Anna
video-
before
when
that you had her in your video?
Did I know her?
Did you know her?
No, I didn't. I'll tell you one thing, relationships are not easy. They're difficult. Why are they so difficult? I know they're worth it, but damn.
You gonna marry Anna?
That's a big question.
I know.
But I don't feel like I need to get married.
That's such a cop-out.
No, it's not a cop-out. And she's way, way, way too smart to marry someone like me.
Dedication track time. We always ask the stars of our show to choose a track and dedicate it to someone special in their lives.
Yeah.
So what's the track and who have you dedicated it to? Please?
I picked Rod Stewart's Sailing, and I dedicated it to my grandma, Beatriz. We go gambling all the time. I take her to the casinos. She loves playing blackjack.
And why have you chose We Are Sailing?
I don't know, it's one of those tracks that you listen to and it makes you think. It's, again, very nostalgic, and it makes you think of life in a way. It's a great, great job. I can't imagine a better job in the world than being involved in music.
Did it live up to the dreams of when you were a little boy?
Totally. When it came down to being on stage, it was just exactly what I expected and more. I don't know what it felt like to be my father, but I felt like I did it at a younger age. So I kind of feel like I got to enjoy it even more.
Do you think you're a heartthrob?
Man, I think I'm the shit. Trust me, I'm not. I am far, far from a heartthrob, and I truly mean that. Trust me.
Now, the world press went mad. You had a mole removed from your cheek.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to have it removed?
Because it was fake.
What do you mean?
It wasn't real.
Shut up.
Yeah. It
Why
wasn't.
did you have a pretend mole on your face?
Because I thought it would be sexy. I wanted to play the whole heartthrob kind of thing.
I don't believe it was fake.
I'm telling you.
How did you get it in exactly the same position all the time?
It wasn't in the same position. Sometimes I would put it here. Sometimes I forget.
What is your all-time favourite track?
All-time favorite track, Bruce Springsteen, I'm on Fire. I remember as a kid, one of the first concerts I ever saw was Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA tour.
Wow.
And it's one of those moments that I'll always remember. It's one of the few artists that he can just stand on stage and tell a story. Even tell a story, not singing, just tell a story. And you're so amazed by it. He's so charismatic.
At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire.